This show's kind of dedicated to Clayton Kershaw. We're going to relive some of his best moments, some of our personal moments on Clayton Kershaw. But it is wild because his first full season in the big leagues was the first year of MLB Network. And we're starting to get to that stage, Harold, where we're riding the entire career through with these players.
It's crazy, right? And you were talking earlier about Larry Boa sitting here telling you this is the best kid. He's going to be the generational pitcher. You'll dive into that in a minute.
And he's right.
He was 100% right. But what I was going to say is, like, hearing Vin Scully calling your games. You know, when you go back and you're looking at Clayton Kershaw's Hall of Fame video and reel, it's going to be Vin Scully making calls. That's pretty cool stuff.
I commend him for an amazing career. And I think one of the hardest things to do for any player is to know when to say when. Like, when you get tired of fighting the fight. It's not the game. It's not the guys. It's what you have to put your body through once the season is over. And I think this past year, he went in this offseason, felt like he really wasn't a part of that World Series championship team last year. And I really felt like, Greg, we talked about this when he came back. He probably, at this time, did everything that he could possibly do to have one last hurrah. One last hurrah to give it everything that he has. I commend him for the decision. First ballot Hall of Famer. And you could make a case one of the top 5 lefties to ever put on a pair of cleats.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it.
Don't think this team isn't making a run for Clayton.
And Clayton's pretty much needed on this team. That's how great Clayton has been this year. The Dodgers tweeted this out. 3-time NL Cy Young Award winner, 2014 NL MVP, 11-time All-Star Clayton Kershaw of the Dodgers will announce today that he will retire as a player at the end of the 2025 season. He'll make his final Dodger Stadium regular season start on Friday. Now, believe it or not, when we found out that he was the legacy choice to be an All-Star, Commissioner Rob Manfred announced that heading into the All-Star game in Atlanta. Well, we kind of thought this could be a possibility. Let's take you back. So the last time the commissioner did this, Albert Pujols and Miguel Cabrera were in the last year of their careers. Verlander and Scherzer are first ballot Hall of Famers, just like Clayton Kershaw.
Yep.
But I'm sure Kershaw's probably a notch above an incredible career ERA. He just got to 3,000 career strikeouts, folks. Do they know something we don't know?
Saying he's walking away?
Is this Clayton Kershaw's swan song?
History says otherwise. It says it. It says that's happened.
I could see Clayton saying this is it.
Same.
I could.
I'm with you. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is it.
This is it.
For the 37-year-old Clayton Kershaw, 2-time World Series champ, MVP, 3 Cy Youngs, 11 All-Stars, the pitcher of a generation. And my goodness, do we enjoy watching Clayton Kershaw. It was like an emotional reaction I had to hearing the news that he was going to hang it up, because all I've ever come to know is that the best pitcher in all of baseball pitches for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and it's Clayton Kershaw. How did you react when you found out?
I wasn't shocked, because we'd already talked about that before. I thought it was fitting, kind of what Dan said earlier. I love it when a guy knows this is it. But I think Clayton struggled with this the last 2 years. And when they won the World Series, the last time when they won, he still didn't feel like, I got you there. Right. This is the time he's going to be a big part of
And we talked an awful lot, Dan, about him being from the state of Texas, and he was a free agent a couple of times.
Yeah.
And there was serious consideration of him ending his career, maybe with the Rangers. But the fact that he decided, you know what, I'm sticking with the Los Angeles Dodgers, brilliant move by Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah, and I think the iconic players, and he certainly is one, there's a much better connection and appreciation when they wear one jersey. And when you think of the Dodgers, you think of great starting pitching. You think of Sandy Koufax. You think of Don Drysdale, Fernando Valenzuela, and the list goes on and on. But to do it in one uniform, I think there is something special, and we need to recognize that. He had a couple of opportunities to wear another jersey, and he never did. And I commend him for a wonderful career and going out. If this is definitely it in 2025, he's come back and he's been a very productive pitcher.
I actually asked him about wearing one uniform, something that he had to really consider throughout the later stages of his career. After he got his 3,000 strikeout, he joined us on the show, and this is how that went down. Are you thankful to yourself for managing your career the way you did, because you had opportunities in free agency to sign with other organizations, and it's the truth, you did, but you had the foresight to recognize that these moments could happen, and to have them all happen with a Dodger uniform on. Have you had a moment to go, I am so glad I made this long-term decision?
I don't know if I thought about it in terms like that, but I'm super grateful to be here for as long as I have been. You know, I think however it worked out, for whatever reasons that I'm here for however many years it's been, is I'm very thankful for that. And I don't think I truly appreciated it when I was younger going through it, but, you know, now looking back, to get to be here with one organization, you know, you think about like, you know, Todd Helton, Chipper Jones, Derek Jeter, these guys that did it with one uniform on, that's pretty cool. And so I don't take that for granted anymore. That's pretty special.
One of the greatest of all time.
I mean, he's the Sandy Koufax of the Dodgers. Of this moving forward, for this generation, he will forever be known as that guy, like held up on a pedestal, like Sandy Koufax.
He broke into the big leagues in 2008. His first full season was 2009. I was a young broadcaster here at MLB Network. Wasn't even 30 years old yet. Voice sounded a lot different.
Really?
And I swear I don't smoke any cigarettes. I promise you I don't. Although Alex Avila got me into cigars. But anyway, as I look back at his entire career, and I'm thinking to myself, what are my favorite moments and memories of Clayton Kershaw? Honestly, getting a chance to host all the BBWAA awards, I'm the first person that gets to talk to Clayton Kershaw after he won all 3 of his Cy Youngs and his MVP. And so here's a look back at me interacting with Clayton when he got these prestigious awards. Watch. And joining us now via Cisco Ballpark, came out there in Los Angeles, is the 2011 National League Cy Young Award winner, Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw is your 2013 National League Cy Young Award winner. Clayton Kershaw is your 2014 National League Most Valuable Player, also Cy Young. Clayton, congratulations. Tell me what this means to you. You're an MVP now, Clayton. Wow, Clayton, we've grown up together. Holy smokes!
And you guys still look the same.
Yeah,
I mean, gee whiz. I tell you what, mine is opening day. He's facing the Giants, 2013.
Oh, yeah.
All right, he is going head-to-head with Matt Cain. Remember, Matt Cain was nasty at that time. This is the Giants that were starting to really become that big, great team.
They just won the World Series.
Clayton hit this home run. He little leagued them. It was the bottom of the 8th inning that left him in the game to hit, and he hit a home run. And he won the game. 1-0.
Against the rival Giants.
Oh, it was beautiful. I still got to applaud him on that.
No doubt.
Yeah, for me, I think what put him on another level was the no-hitter.
Oh, yeah.
When you strike out 15 with no walks, so not only are you dominant, but he's always been a guy that has been around the strike zone. There was an error. Hanley Ramirez made an error. It was the lone base runner of the game, and that was the first game where, listen, he had a storied career up to that point where this was complete dominance. 15 strikeouts, no walks.
It was his MVP season, and I was doing a live look-in of it, and I said that moment on the air, I said when he turned around and put his fist in the air, someday there will be a statue of Clayton Kershaw outside Dodger Stadium. That will be the pose. And we created it. Look at that. Can we bring it in Studio 42? Can we bring the statue inside? Wow, look at it. There it is. Holy smokes. How beautiful is this statue?
Good stuff.
I mean, Dodgers.
That is, if I was him and I wanted a statue, that is what it should.
It's got to be this.
That was great. That was
right, Dan? I mean, this is unbelievable.
You know what else is so cool about that no-hitter? It was a name guy. You know, we see guys throw no-hitters along the way, and it's kind of like, who is he? But when Clayton Kershaw threw a no-hitter, it was like, wow.
I mean, when you think of the storied franchises in baseball, you think of the Dodgers, you think of the Yankees, and he's going to go down as one of the great Dodger pitchers and players of all time. When somebody mentions the name Kershaw, you automatically think Dodgers. When you think Dodgers, great pitchers, you think Koufax, you think Kershaw. And this is deserved for him to go out on top.
And you know what? I got to give Dodger, Stan Kasten, Mark Walter, the front office, and ownership, they were never going to let him go anywhere. They weren't going to let him go anywhere. He had to battle through injuries. He had to battle through everything else. They paid him the money. He needed to stay there. You're a Dodger. And that's what they do, better than anybody.
And by the way, he thanked them by performing at a high level this year.
Yes.
He's been outstanding. Clayton Kershaw pitching for the Los Angeles Dodgers and announcing today that 2025 will be his final season